Herc916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You can pick it up at Big Herc916.com. Hats, t-shirts, tank tops. Yeah, man, was listening to some motivational stuff the other day, and something in one of the videos kind of spoke to me. And it says, it was talking about failing. And failing in reference to maybe trying to do something and having shortcomings, but it's not a fatal mistake, something that you will lose your life or put you away in jail or something like that, but just a failure in the sense that maybe what you tried to do didn't come out the way you anticipated. Maybe the business idea that you were pursuing wasn't as great as you thought it was. But yet, you tried. You tried and you learned what not to do the next time. And it's the fact that you got up and you tried again. See, a lot of times in school they teach you that you're stupid when you make mistakes. You know, on a math problem, maybe the way you wrote a sentence in English, or the way you structured a paragraph on an essay. But you're not stupid. You just made a mistake, and you learn from that, and you try again. See, it doesn't matter how many times you fail as long as you keep trying. But if you don't try, then you're already a failure. Because you accepted that whatever somebody else told you is your truth. Imagine if you were stuck on the ground and you were paralyzed by, I don't know, you got bit by something and you couldn't move, but you knew you had to. Would you lay there and just accept the fact that you felt like you were paralyzed, or would you try to see if there's somehow you could move and better your situation? That's how you got to look at life, man. Sometimes you feel like you're paralyzed, but it's the person that keeps trying that wins at the end of the day. It's the person that looks past those lessons that becomes the success. The person that reaches their goals, their dreams. Anything you can mentally vision, you can tangibly touch. Because you've already conceptualized whatever it is in your head. Therefore, materializing that object is just a matter of time. Once you understand what that time frame is, you will realize that you can start creating things on a daily basis. See, the thing that confuses a lot of people is that when you conceptualize things, sometimes it don't happen right away. Sometimes it doesn't even happen in the format you intended it to, whether it's, whatever project you're working on, or venture, or business plan. It ends up being something you would never have thought about, and that's how crazy things are. But the universe still gives you, at the end of the day, that which you conceptualize in your mind. But you got to hold strong to that vision. You can't waver. You can't doubt yourself. And if you fall down 10 times in the process, you get up and keep trying again. You don't stop. You don't lay down there and kick your feet up and act like a baby. Wah, 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 wah. No, man, you jump back up your feet, and keep it pushing, man. And that's what makes you a winner. And that's how you get to that next level in life. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I was in one of the most negative environments in the world, and everybody around there just accepted their fate, and they went along with whatever program that was thrown at them. Nobody was even remotely trying to disrupt the paradigm that was set before them. But for me, I had to create my own, and I couldn't buy into something that they had set up for their benefit. Therefore, I put my mind on a platform to where I never allowed certain things or programs to enter into it. Therefore, when I knew this would pass, I'd be able to flow right back into what it was I wanted to achieve in the long run, where I wanted my visions and my goals to be. And that's what I did within prison. I never bought into the whole inmate convict mentality. I never walked around there telling war stories or bragging about the misdeeds I did in my life like they were badges of honor. I really made a conscious decision to change the way I looked at my life and the energy I attracted. And I tried to always maintain a certain mentality so that I didn't poison my thought process and attract something that could be, harmful to me. And it allowed me to survive and make it out of there, and now be successful doing what I'm doing as far as with my brand, with my mentoring, with my life coaching, and sharing, these stories, doing interviews on Fresh Out and the clothing and stuff like that, cryptos. It's just really been a blessing. So, moving forward, you guys just remember that the number of times you get up from a shortcoming or what you want to call a failure or lesson, it doesn't matter. The fact that you get up and you try again is what matters. Building that confidence up, knowing that, not everything is going to go your way right away or every time, and you're not entitled to shit. You got to get out here and make it happen, but you have to, separate yourself from those who aren't on the same path as you, and you'll carve out your niche, man. So failure is not necessarily a failure. It's actually a step closer to your dreams. Big Herc916. Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.